We should see some unveilings this month for the 2025 Ram HD, so I gotta ask a question. Are these still a good buy? That's a good question. We'll answer it in this video. I borrowed this truck from Larry H. Miller, Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Sandy, Utah. It is available for sale. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see options and features on this build. At the very top is the description. And then here's the base price at $77,575. And then here is just a partial listing of the standard equipment. Starting off, the options is the protection group for $145, fifth wheel prep package, and the night edition is $2605. Tow technology plus $895, and this one does have the limited level 1 equipment group. Also, you guys can see the front and rear rubber floor mats. High output Cummins, sunroof, auxiliary switch, prep. Haven't seen that before, I don't think. And then a deployable bed step, 50-gallon fuel tank, engine block heater. Destination comes in at $1995 with a total price of $100,240. There ain't no denying that price, $100 grand. So obviously you guys know Ram is just discounting the heck out of these trucks. So you can get this truck for under 90 grand right now. So basically a truck that was 100,000 under 90. I think it's like around $86,000. So for 86 grand here at Larry H. Miller, I think that's a good buy. I mean, this is the pinnacle of luxury if you want a true luxury truck. I still think they're like #1. And when you get the night edition, I mean, this is game over because the other two don't really have this except for the Platinum for 2025 Super Duty, which is not even here yet. But on the front end, I've said this 100 times. I've done so many videos on this truck. These headlights are the truth. They look so good. You can get them blacked out with this night edition package. They're full LED, high and low beam. Also, they have the best fog lights in the segment. Great wide angle. And they're almost brighter than the headlights. Parking sensors, recovery hooks are now in black because of that night edition package. And you get this really nice premium grille, painted, blacked out, cameras, and they do give you the active grille shutters, which are kind of closed off just a little bit. And then they give you the Sport Performance hood with that package too, that being the night edition package. Get these heat extractors right here. This is a really nice truck, and as you guys see, the headlights are on too, by the way. Definitely a good looking pickup. 20-inch wheels. They're still using these Firestone transverse tires. It's just something they do with the Ram. And I think the 2025s are going to have the same tires. LT 285/60/20. Solid front axle. They give you a plastic liner. And they have the fender flares. All your badging's blacked out. And I did turn on the lights here. These are forward lights for stationary. You also have this light and a camera. And then this is a side view. I gotta go all the way back for this long bed too. It's a good looking pickup. Smart key system. And you have these power deployable running boards. They have the largest fuel tank if you get that 50-gallon fuel tank. You only can get it with the long bed pickup. You also have your DEF tank. They have the smallest. I believe this is like 5.7 gallons. So they're not lacking, I would say. I would prefer there not to be a tank for that, but hey, it's less weight off your payload, right? And this one does not have the air suspension, so you have the 4-lease on the main pack. No overloads. You can see that framing there too. They also give you a liner out back. And then in the rear, you have the LED tail lights. Also, your license plate lights are LED. And check that out. They give you this. Also, you have a 12-way plug for video. 7-pin right there, class 5 hitch. And if you don't know, there's your bed step. Let's go ahead and step inside. So if you need to, they do give you a spot here you can hold on to. This one has that fifth wheel prep package, bed lights on the rear corners. You can turn them off too, by the way. And 7-pin and 12-way plug with 400 watts of power. This one also has your LED lights for your high mount, and then 2 cameras. And then there's that sunroof right there. They also give you tie downs on each side of the bed. So you get this style and then that normal style here. And then here's that side view. And one more thing, if you get the diesel, you have the 373 rear end, and there's that spare tire, Firestone 18-inch wheel. Let's pop the hood now. Nothing wrong with the Cummins. I've done a lot of videos with some failures, but I think we figured it out. And I'm going to do a video on it really soon. This 6.7 liter is still one of the best, one of the greats in the segment. The only thing about it is the transmission behind them. They're not bad transmissions. I know a lot of people are quick to say negative things about the Eisen and the 6.8 RFE. I have friends, and again, I typically have receipts, typically when I talk something up. I have a video from early on my channel. Guy had a 2500 Cummins 6.8 RFE, had 400,000 miles, and he was tuned, weight loss program, the whole 9 yards. But behind this engine is the Eisen. It's the AS69RC, I believe. I believe that if they kept this transmission and added 2 gears, most people would be okay with that, because the Eisen is reliable if you take care of it. If you ask a Cummins owner, when are you supposed to do the interval for that transmission, they probably don't know. It's at 30,000 miles. So it is really soon compared to the competition, but if you're planning to buy this truck, you're probably planning to tow heavy, which means you should be doing it at 30,000 or less, although I would just do it at 30,000. The 6.8 RFE is at 60,000. I want to say Ford's is at like 150,000, which I would never go that far. I mean, they're setting you up to fail, in my opinion. But 420 horsepower, 1,075 pound-feet of torque. It truly is a tow pig, because this powertrain is not that great unloaded. But if you plan on towing and towing often, this is the truck to buy. And one last thing, you see right there? There's your oil viscosity, 10W30, 5W40. Where are all my haters at? You can say what you want about this interior. Yes, this cab is small. Yes, yes, yes. That's the only thing you can say about a Ram truck. The cab is small. But this is a good looking truck. I mean, goodness gracious. Oh yeah, it doesn't have massagers, but it's a truck. No one needs that, except for me. You have the tilt headrest. I do like how wide these seat cushions are. Love the bowstring that they give you, and the overall design. Like, check out the stitching on the side of that seat right there. Oh yeah, I forgot. You cannot telescope the steering wheel. So okay, so there's a few things about this interior that's not that great, but you still have power pedals. And you know who doesn't have that? GMC or Chevy. But here's the door again. They give you the wood treatment here. That is real. And I like that black chrome that they give you. Really nice design. Auto up and down for the front windows, and you have to hold it for the rears. This is how you turn the lights on for the mirrors. You also can control that convex, which on the other two you can't. So you see that right there? You can control that convex inside the truck. So if you're towing a trailer, your wife's not with you, you can adjust it going down the road. Such a nice feature. And both mirrors are heated. The other two only give you the top one heated. A little bit of leather treatment right here. Let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. Look at this big old wood trim piece right here. All this is soft touch. Hate on Ram all you want. I'm not a Ram fanboy, but I'm just telling you, this is a good looking truck. The only thing about it is, yes, the cab is a little small, but when it's all said and done, this is really a good contender, because you can't get a Denali Ultimate this cheap, you might get 3 or 4 grand off. You might. Outboard heated seats, and you have those 4 USBs, seat back pockets, and then check out this design here. Place to hang some things at the very top. Defrost with powered glass. And if you do hot shot, you can pop this out like so and sleep back here. There is a little strap you have to pull up on. This shows your subwoofer. Oh yeah, by the way, they have the best sound system too. A little bit of storage on that side, but not much. They give you these lights here, so when the seat's down, it shines on the floor. And by the way, bad idea to get these floor mats, which are the all-weather ones. Get the limited floor mats because you can't get them after the fact. And if you find some for sale, they're like 800 bucks. I'm not even joking. Well, they're maybe not that much. I saw some that was like over $700 though. So just buy these from your parts store. Now with the limited, they do give you the fully digitized gauge cluster and the 12-inch display. I won't take too much time because, you know, I've done a lot of videos on this truck. We still need auto four-wheel drive RAM, so for 2025 we need that. So your 4K camera above the cab was this, and you have a bed view camera. So I'll put it in reverse so you guys can see this. And here's the other camera view. You can zoom in, and of course you have tons of camera views. The auxiliary, so you have aux 1 and then aux 2. That's for those 12-way plugs, and the trailer one was for this guy here. So you see right there, this is like blind spot for your trailer. Maybe if I have a chance, I'll bring my trailer here, hook up to this truck, and show you guys how this looks, because I think it would be kind of nice to see that view when you're hooked up to a trailer. So the cameras on the mirrors right there, that's what that was for here. Now with that being said, let's go to your dashboard, towing. Love that they give you the gauges here. You also have it in your gauge cluster as well, and you can do setup for your trailer. So they're the only one that allows you to pick between light electric, heavy electric, and then electric over hydraulic, heavy electric over hydraulic as well. So if you don't know, heavy electric is basically 10,000 plus. This is up to 9,999 pounds. Same thing goes for down there. I learned that the hard way when I was towing my trailer. I had it in heavy electric for my black trailer, and for some weird reason the brakes were smoking. Don't know why that happened, but they make a difference is what I'm trying to say. They give you off-road pages too. And again, they give you more of those gauges, pitch and roll. Down here, you can move things around in this menu. Also, you have some buttons here. Exhaust brake, tow haul, traction control, parking sensors, trailer backup assistance, trailer brake, 4 more USBs. You also have a wireless charger. And this is my favorite. You guys have these covers that you can see right here. All this is so nice. They have the best center armrests, nicely done. And you also have 1 more USB inside this location, as well as deep storage out back. And one thing I love about the Ram truck, boom, you have a nice layout for this. They have the best. They really do. That's why people keep buying these trucks, because they like what Ram gives you. Everything is easy to learn on this truck as well. Let's go ahead and check out the Payload, and then I'll pretty much end the video here. Gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 6,000 pounds. The rear is 7,000 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is 12,300 pounds. And this has 20 by 8 wide wheels. All in payload capacity is 3,714 pounds. 65 PSI for front tires, 80 for the rear. Now, let's ask the question, is this a good buy? The answer really is yes, and here's why. As I said earlier, you can't get a Denali Ultimate, which is a side-by-side competitor with Ram, at this price point. And if you're thinking about getting a Ford Limited under 100 grand, good luck. those trucks and similar spec will be about 105 to 107 grand. So yes, this is a good buy. If you haven't owned a Ram truck and you want something different, I would 100% recommend this pickup. I think that is truly one of the best in the segment. And this is my favorite trim. Like if I got a new cab for 2025 with Ram, I probably would switch out my GMC and get another Ram truck. But I think they're gonna have the same cab, same beds for 2025, maybe for the next 2 years, 3 years, and then we'll get a new truck, hopefully. I'm not holding my breath though, because Ram has proved me wrong many times. So hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. See you guys soon.